Administrative law really affects every practice area for attorneys. The process of administrative law and the procedure involved and some of the players involved is helpful for any attorney, no matter what your primary practice is.
Administrative law is important to all lawyers because administrative law is so pervasive.
It's extremely important. Any agency that would not have administrative law to follow would go unchecked.
What I enjoy most about administrative law is the fact that it's the intersection of government, public policy, and law. I've always had an interest in government and public policy.
Administrative law is about representing members of the public, businesses, individuals who are licensed, and so it's about being able to protect their fundamental rights, rights to work, rights to do business.
The body of administrative law keeps those agencies in check. And if you didn't have it, government wouldn't work for people. The beauty of administrative law, each individual being able to work with a government agency in those matters that affect their lives. So it would be lost if there wasn't administrative law.
No matter what you practice in, you're going to run into administrative law and administrative procedures. If you're an environmental lawyer, your entire legal framework is set forth through statutes and then regulations and having to work through various commissions, whether they be federal or state. If you're an employment lawyer, you're going to be likely representing state employees who have been disciplined by their employers or maybe even terminated by their employers, and you have that opportunity to challenge that through the administrative process. If you're a zoning and land use lawyer, you're going to be practicing before city councils, county commissions, and local planning commissions. If you happen to be a workers' comp or a benefits lawyer, again, you're working within the framework of regulations adopted by federal or state agencies, and you're going through an administrative process. And so even though you may identify yourself as an environmental lawyer or an employment lawyer as examples, you are going to be touching upon administrative law, and you really need to know about administrative law and administrative procedures.
Well, the administrative law section has a lot of benefits. Most importantly, of course, are being able to collaborate with colleagues who are just as interested as you are. The members are very active. They're very involved. They keep up with trends that are going on.
We have brilliant lawyers who are excellent in their practice. These are people that have really shaped this field of law, and they're very open. It's the opportunity to meet with other practitioners, particularly those with great experience, and just learn from them because they're open to talk to you, they're open to being mentors.
If you're a member of the section, you get to meet people that practice in all different types of law. You get to meet the administrative law judges. You get to know the players involved, and I think it's really helpful for your practice.
Other benefits of the section, you have low-cost CLEs focusing on important topics that all of us that have governmental practices, whether we're representing the public sector or the private sector before governments, we need to know this information.
The section is only as good as the staff who runs the section, and I'll have to say, as a past chair of the administrative law section, and certainly as a person who is still active in the section, the staff here at the Bar Association is probably as good as you'll ever find.
And the other real great benefit is you can help shape legislation through your membership in the section. If you get active and you become a member, for instance, as a member of the legislative committee, you can really help to mold legislation in this field by working through the section collectively, sending something to the Bar Association to see if it will become part of the Bar Association's legislative package for the General Assembly. And there's the opportunity to really shape legislatively the administrative law field that we all practice in. And that's a benefit that you get through section membership, because if you try to do it individually, you won't be successful, but collectively we can all be successful.
Our section is really on the front lines of regulatory reform affecting agencies, proposed rule changes. The council works really closely on those, suggesting changes, keeping people up to date on new issues. So if you're a part of the section, you get updates on those things and an opportunity to be a player in that.
The best way to get involved with the administrative law section is first to become a member of the North Carolina Bar Association, and that's easy to do. You go to ncbar.org and you can sign up your membership. In the same time, sign up as a member of the section. Through that website, you can also go to the administrative law website that has a list of our section council members, as well as our officers. You can get the contact information for the officers, including myself, and reach out to us, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to sit down with you if you have an interest in the administrative law section. I'll be able to talk to you about the benefits and opportunities of the section, and then take a look at what our committees do. What are our committees? How can they be of a benefit to you, but then also how can you benefit those committees? Because once you get involved with the committees, get involved with the section, go to the council meetings, it really grows on you, and that you really do realize the benefit of section membership.